you said much of the time you were tied to the bed.
That was at my dad's house, yeah.
He would tie you up when you were at home. He would tie you up. He would tape pictures to your face. Yeah. Tell me about that.
Oftentimes it was pictures of my mother, or he would like have pictures of my mom all around me, and he would have them like taped to my face and all around, and just magazine pictures that cut holes out of the mouth and then tape it to my face. I think that was maybe their way of not seeing, you know, the little girl.
And you say in all of this time, not one man, not one woman came in and said, hey, guys, wait a minute, come on. What are you doing here? Not one person out of all of these people, and we're talking about how many people total through this period of time, different people?
At least 100.
And not one person had the decency, the dignity, the depth to say, this is just so wrong.
There was a lot of drugs, and I think that was a huge part of it, was that nobody was sober. And then in that, if you would have stood up to one of these men, you probably wouldn't have been standing up for very long. So I think it was more fear of the men around me as well, because you could see in certain women that would come in, you know, the women that had children, you could tell that they were upset by it, but not enough to not laugh, not enough to not, you know, help.
And you said when they were done raping you, they would just throw a towel over you until somebody was ready to do it again.
Yeah.
So you would just lay there.
Usually I wasn't sober either. They thought that it was funny to, you know, make me do drugs and shoot me up with heroin and get me messed up, because then I didn't cry as loud and I didn't really, you know, I wasn't aware fully.
So during this time, you're with these men. They're giving you drugs to control you, to sedate you. It, as you say, it curbed the crying, it curbed the screaming.
Well, they had this game called the Lazy Logan, and they would duct tape me, because there was a big Lazy Susan in the middle of my grandmother's table. And when my grandmother passed, my dad had that house all to himself, and they would duct tape me with my legs apart. They duct tape my feet down and my hands behind my back, and they would spin me around, and whoever I landed in front of got to decide what they did.